Hello YouTube, this is
Green Acres Tools, Tips, and Reviews, and today I'm going to
be reviewing the Echo PB-755ST. This is a backpack blower. It's one of Echo's top-of-the-line models. It was the most expensive blower at Home Depot, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. So it's a 64cc engine. The increments of these blowers come in, I think it's around 30, and then you progress to about 45, and then we're at 60 with this model. So let's talk about the construction of this model. So we have our plastic housing with the large fan, the shock absorption system that goes down all the way to here, about 66-ounce fuel tank if I'm not mistaken, starting system, choke. We have our straps. This is just part of the hosing attachment, trigger with the start, stop, and throttle control. First, we're going to begin by talking about we're gonna talk about this machine's construction. Right out of the box, what do you have to do? Well, this is all assembled. This one's all assembled. The only thing is you have to attach these two wire clips to this tube here along with this. Very simple installation. You just tighten that with a Phillips head screwdriver and you're good to go. So I've had this machine for about 1 year now. I'm very satisfied with my purchase. It was about around $400, so it was pretty expensive, but Echo makes a commercial grade machine. I'm very satisfied. As far as starting goes, it's very easy to start. Here we have the choke, full choke, and then we have half choke. You start it off here. Underneath here is a priming bulb. I don't know if you guys can see it. Wait, let me smooth this. Yeah, it's right under here. There. You prime it 3 times. Make sure this is up, and you'll just pull this a few times and it'll start. Usually it starts within 1 to 2 pulls, and then you'll just proceed to move that down and you'll be good. As far as fuel economy, this machine is very fuel efficient, and it usually takes about one of these True Fuel containers to fill it up. Now you'll notice that I use True Fuel. Well, I use True Fuel because this is winter time. As you can see, snow's on the ground. But in winter time, I don't like to store gasoline because it goes bad. The ethanol will corrode the gasoline, and you're not going to be able to use it. But I use True Fuel. Now, True Fuel is about $8 a bottle. It's very expensive, but you know, it comes with the 50-to-1 mix, consistent with all Echo machines. It also it's a combination of fuel and oil, again 51, but it's ethanol free. Ethanol free will prevent corrosion in engines, and it'll extend your warranty. Pretty sure this particular blower has a 5-year limited consumer warranty. I'm not really sure, but again, True Fuel, it works with all the machines, chainsaws, your yeah, I think it works with my weed whackers, and the blower. But yeah, it's very advantageous. You can use it with all the major manufacturers still: Husqvarna, Echo, Shindaiwa, Ryobi. And it's great for long-term storage. I'd highly recommend it. Again, it's a little more on the expensive side, but overall I think it's worth it. So this machine, as far as noise is concerned, it is very loud. It's around 73 decibels or so. So I just got one of these 3M Tech protectors, the Pelter. They're not really that expensive. It's good to make sure it's good to prevent hearing loss. Machines that have over 70 decibels usually cause hearing loss, so it's very important that you wear necessary hearing protection. Let's talk about the construction of this. Very solid. I like this. I particularly like this vibration absorption system. It's probably one of the best that I've used, and I've used the Craftsman's, I've used the Poulan's, I've used the Husqvarna's too, and this one is by far the best. I just want to talk a little bit about Husqvarna, because you'll notice that Husqvarna, as far as power and CFM are concerned, it's a little bit better. The Echo costs much more compared to the Husqvarna. You can buy a Husqvarna for $300, and you can have, and the blower will exceed the CFM and airspeed of this machine. But Husqvarna, they have a great principle behind their blower. The most bang for your buck. But in this case, I gave them a lot of money and I didn't get any bang. What happened was, with my Husqvarna, I ended up returning 3 of them. I bought them from Lowe's. But what happened with the Husqvarna is it would bog down constantly. And for all you out there who are saying, it's probably an ethanol problem, which is usually consistent with not enough power. But I was using the True Fuel. It was specifically designed for Husqvarna. I had it here, and even when I used it after a week of use, it's still bogged down. So there's some manufacturer error or something going on with specifically the Echo 250BT models. And one common misconception about these machines is just because it's a backpack machine, it has the straps and stuff, one would assume that it has a lot of power. But a lot of the models made by Craftsman and Poulon, they just have a regular 30cc engine, which is consistent with like a handheld blower. But what I recommend is, if you're going to get one of these, it's for time-saving purposes, and you get the best that you can. In landscaping, I think really this lives up to the expectations of commercial use, and I'm very satisfied. I would definitely recommend it. And I'm not endorsed by Echo, but this is just reviewing my machine. I've used it for a while. I've used it in fall leaf cleaning. I've used it to blow snow too. Just not over here, as you can see. We got about a couple inches or so, but I use it to blow off all the cars and such, and it's great. It works really well. Overall, I really like this machine, and for 700 CFM or so and a 250 airspeed, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and I'm definitely satisfied. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them below. And I thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much. Have a good one.